Hello, my name is Jessica Jean and I will be doing experiment B for my presentation today. And I have these 4 containers here. These 4 containers here will be representing the 4 containers that were done with the experiment. This will be used as the 100-meter beaker. This one will be used as the Erlenmeyer flask. This will be used as the beaker filled by the burette, and then this one will be used as the volumic flask. And the first one that we're going to be doing is the beaker filled by the burette. So I'm first going to make sure that all of my containers are cleaned out and washed out, so and no extra residue in it, so I won't have a reading on the empty container. So next I'm going to put my beaker onto the scale, and that number is going to be 29.93. My next step is to take my water and fill my container to the line, and then always keep checking to see if it's at the mark, and then it's at the mark right now, 50 milliliter mark right now. So next I'm going to put this back onto the scale, and then that's going to be 79.85. The next one that I will be doing is the Erlenmeyer flask, and which is this one. Again, I'm going to be putting it on the scale, tearing the number on there so it can zero out. Put that on there, and then the number reads 41.82. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this by filling it to the 50-meter mark, and then always go eye level to check to see if the number is accurate instead of picking it up. Okay, and then we're going to put it right back on the scale, making sure it's zeroed out. And that for that number, it's 93.08. Our next one is the 100 milliliter beaker. We're going to do the same thing by zeroing out the scale and putting it on there. That number is 48.20. And fill it up to the 50-meter mark. Make sure it's accurate. And check at eye level. We're going to put that back on the scale. And that number is 98.53. We're just going to do that one more time with the volumic flask. First, we put it back on there. Make sure that's zeroed out. Number for that is 34.80, and then we're filling it up the 50-meter mark. We're putting it back on there, and the number for that is 84.62. We're going to be using this cup right here, our beaker, to make sure that all of them are accurate. So we're going to start again with the beaker filled by the burette. We're filling it to that line, and I see that it is at the 50-meter mark, so this was an accurate way to measure it. Then we will do the next one with the 100 meter beaker. And then look at the line. It's at the 50 meter mark, so that was also an accurate way to measure. Then we use the Erlenmeyer flasks. Sorry about that. We do the same thing with that. See if it's at the 50 meter mark. It's at the 50 meter mark. So that was an accurate reading. Sorry, I didn't mention this before, but the way to read this is always check what the lowest point of that part is, and whatever that lowest point is, that's what you're reading. And it's at 15 right now. And the last one that we're doing is the volumetric flask. And we're checking to see that. And this one is almost accurate. It's a little bit above. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty in the same, almost at 50 also. And that is my presentation. Thank you.